What's good, y'all? Darick and Steve from Minds in the Gutters. We're going to do our new Comic Book Wednesday exchange where we go over our books that we picked up this week. But before we get started, check out these sweet threads. We got these from Vintage Rush 616. R.I.P. Sam Keith. What's funny about these is that like the fronts and the backs are printed. See, it's like the opposite of each other. They're really nice. They're
really
like
nice.
Puff paint.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're not available on his site anymore, but if you message him, he might have a few more left. That's how I got it. So message T on Vintage Rush 616 and tell him we sent you.
These are mine.
These are mine. Here we go.
Let's see what we got.
All right. So we're both in on Energon Universe, the 2026 special.
So remember that ash can? It's the same thing, right? It seems like the same cover.
You know, it is the same cover, but that ash can was for Mask.
But it's the same image, right?
It's the same image on the front. I feel like they're overusing it. This is also, as far as I know, the cover to Mask #1.
It looks great.
Yeah, like this image here. Like what? I want to know how we get here. I was in on the G.I. Joe stuff for a while.
Yeah.
I liked Duke. I liked all those.
I liked Duke.
And then I kind of fell away.
Yeah.
And then I was in on Transformers for a long time, and now it's very convoluted. I don't know what I'm rooting for anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna read this to see if it gets me back in. But if this doesn't get me back in, I might be out of the Energon Universe for now.
I am still in on Transformers.
Yeah, you understand what's going on?
No. Sometimes you got to let stuff wash over you.
Yeah.
And just power through the comic.
Yeah. I don't understand what the mission is anymore. I don't know. Like,
But I would say for Transformers, they never get a long-term shot the way that like X-Men does.
Yeah.
The way that any Marvel title, a lot of Marvel titles get. I want to see how they ride that wave.
It's like Walking Dead. When it came out, the novel thing about it was that zombie stories always ended very quickly, and what Kirkman was like, I want to see what happens if the zombie movie just like what happens after the credits roll.
Yeah.
You're right. This is the longest I've hung with any Transformers property.
Right.
Put it this way, I haven't canceled my subscription.
Yeah.
But I'm like confused every fucking issue. Destruction BR lot.
Yeah.
I knew this was cover B, but I just liked it better. Because like Abraham Lincoln with like robots, like what? I've got a Lincoln tattoo. Like it's robots, it's Lincoln. It's got an interesting name.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of like There Will Be Blood. Like it's one of those kind of names.
I liked Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer. So anything with Abe Lincoln.
I'm in. Muppets Noir, we both are in.
I almost bought multiple covers of this because I thought all the covers are great.
Our boy JP is here.
Yeah, nice.
I want to say hi. This is JP.
Hello.
This is our boy here at Koval.
I make all the good drinks.
He makes some good drinks.
I didn't mean to put my ass.
No.
Please put your ass in our videos. I'm loving the story.
I love it so
It's
much.
so good.
This is such a teddy bear comic for me of like, I love snuggling it. I love this cover with the Electric Mayhem.
For those of you who aren't reading this, Kermit is a detective. He passes out when he smells pies.
Yep.
He's trying to find Miss Piggy, but she's named something else because it's all in a dream state.
Yep. And it's news reporter Kermit from Sesame Street.
Yes.
Noir style. It's very much mapping on Spider Noir.
Yeah.
You can't get a better formula, in my opinion, than that.
It's funny.
Yeah.
It's also the opposite of Transformers, where it's very easy to understand.
Right. Godzilla.
I'm still digging it. Okay,
To be honest, I'm not fully caught up yet.
I'm caught up. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
My boy Tim Seeley still writing this really well. You know, he's a friend of mine. And I love how the story shifted. There's a whole new arc happening. It includes, I'm just going to say it includes Biollante. And Biollante is one of my favorite baddies ever and has not really reprised in very interesting ways in other properties. So I'm so in for this version of Biollante, and I love the embodiment of Godzilla through Jason, the person who like basically took in Godzilla's powers. So I am giving spoilers right now. Anyway, it's a lovely book.
Godzilla is having a moment. Godzilla never got a long run.
The original Marvel series, though, I recently collected them all. I think it's up in the 20s. You know,
And it was a through line. It wasn't like Monster of the Week.
This is more of a through line than that was.
Yeah,
you're right. The best Godzilla stories are about people, and Godzilla just happens to be there. Godzilla's the backdrop.
It's like War for Humanity. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. When you focus on the people, and it's a backstory.
I love a good kaiju fight, but that doesn't take you very far.
I have friends who are board game friends, I have friends who are anime friends. You're definitely a Godzilla monster friend. You know what I mean?
I love Godzilla.
What percentage of Godzilla do you think you've consumed?
There's official release stuff. I'm probably 75-80%.
Okay.
Fantastic Four.
Yep.
Man, are you caught up?
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Almost
You
like
love
science.
the other.
The other run, Ryan North.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four everyone was a banger.
Amazing.
Amazing stories. So much research had to go into each one to make them make sense.
Yeah.
And they were beautiful stories that were kind of based in like science and so clever. I don't know why they restarted one because it continued to be great. Whenever this arc started off, this is part 5 of this arc, I was like, oh no, this is a big baddie story. And up until then, it had been more like riddles they had to solve, and I was digging the riddles.
Yeah.
So when they introduced like a big baddie's coming, I was like, oh, here we go. But turns out they're doing riddles within the big baddie.
Yeah.
And I'm here for it.
Fantastic Four for a long time was on the back burner.
Yeah.
Lately, though, there's more substance.
There's more stuff. Every time I read a Fantastic Four issue, I feel like I learned something. I feel like some existential knowledge, or maybe some like scientific term I never heard before, or some theory that I'd never heard before. Like, I walk away a little bit like odd. The only Marvel books I'm so in on.
I'm excited for DNX. This is that back and forth influence, books versus MCU.
Yeah.
And now X-Men and Fantastic Four, I think, are on the rise.
All right.
That's my prediction.
You know more about it than me. Batman.
9. Are
Are
you fully caught up?
Fully caught up.
Yeah.
I read the first issue of this series and I was like, I've read this Batman before. I fell way behind, and then when they introduced Joker, I picked up that issue.
Yeah.
And I read just that issue out of context, didn't know the things before it, and I was like, I messed up. There's something here that's original to this storyline. So I went back and read them all, and I'm so glad I did. I fucking love it.
I've read so much Batman that for a period of time, I was very much like, I don't think I ever need to read Batman again because I've read every Batman story there ever could be.
Yeah.
We both read #1 together.
Yeah, and I wasn't.
And you were into it, and I was like, I think there's something going on.
Yeah.
There's an element that's going on.
I'm so excited about this issue. I'm way in on this Batman.
And it just proves that you need to listen to me more.
Yeah. She-Spawn. Why did we both get this?
You know I love She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Sometimes more than Hulk.
Yeah, hey. She's more interesting.
So let's give She-Spawn a
let's give She-Spawn a shot.
Gail Simone is a big reason why I bought this.
Okay.
I like her as a writer.
My knowledge of Spawn is probably 15 years old. I fully expect to read this and be confused and not pick up #2, but I'm a #1 reader.
Okay.
Comics Magazine #3.
Great. Love this.
Wizard's back. Wizard's back. Wizard's back. I love the interviews. I love the insight. I love the price.
Yeah, the price is great. $2.99 in this day and age. It's a steal. I love this cover.
Yeah.
But also, you're right. Wizard's back. And like, this is what I have been saying to you and many people of like, I miss Wizard. And I'm part of the problem in terms of I let go of Wizard. And I was just like, oh, Wizard. I got too comfortable with Wizard. Yeah. And recently, I'm just missing this community.
Me too.
Element.
I'm so excited about this. I hadn't cracked this until right now. And I'm literally saying, like, I'm 2 pages in, and there's a whole article about the death of Sam Keith, our boy Sam Keith.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
That I can't wait to read that.
How the stars aligned.
And then I turned the page. And it's How to Create the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, an interview with co-creator Kevin Eastman. Oh, look, here's a thing covering Hab.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
We just talked about Hab is a great book. Thank you.
Yeah.
This is missing.
Yeah, I was missing this. I'm glad it's back. I also love that it's in comic book size.
That was a problem with Wizard.
I think so.
I feel like late in the Wizard run, they did go to comic format.
But I was already off.
It was too late.
Yeah.
Now we get down to the books. So I'm holding your books, you're holding mine. Excommunicated #1. My shop, Zombie Unicorn, love you, didn't get this. They have to wait till next week, but your shop got this week.
Yeah, I just saw it on the shop. I already ordered Slabulus's. Shout out to Slabulus. Their variant cover with the nun.
I gotta check it out now. I didn't know you had one.
Sorry. I think the premise is a nun and a demon work together. And growing up as a little Catholic boy, it's a concept that I dig. Pizza. Now, this is one that I'm bummed that I didn't see on shelf.
Yeah, I bought it on name alone.
Hank Howard, Pizza Detective.
Yeah. I don't know anything else about it.
I mean, the title Pizza Detective.
I was sold.
Sold.
Dog Tag #1. I read the description of this one and decided to pass.
I do believe in Mark Russell. He's written a lot of good stuff. You should get the trade of Wonder Twins and read it to Arlen.
Okay.
But that's why I took the chance, because this was a writer buy.
Yeah.
To me.
That makes sense. I'm just tired of war stories.
I know, me too. Royals I didn't pick up, but you picked up.
Oh, I love Royals #1 so much. Story about two brothers. One of them is a little psychic. There's an impending like gang threat, and there's definitely going to be some like violence coming up. But I just like the angle it's taking. I like the art. I love the first issue so much. I'm probably in for this whole run.
So you think I should read it?
I think you should.
Pick it up? Okay.
Yeah. Ben 10.
Okay.
Never
I bought this because of my nephew, Lev. I texted him this photo, and he was like, I want this to be a shout out. So if he's made it this long, shout out to Lev. Lev loved Ben 10. I used to watch it with him. I actually really dig Ben 10. It's a pretty simple premise. Mm-hmm. Kid gets an alien watch. Originally, it was every time he smacked it, he'd get a random alien. He'd turn into a random alien.
Yeah.
And the power that alien had. I think later down the line, I dropped off of Ben 10. He gets control of it.
It's an unlimited amount of aliens. Like there's not like a stall of like 20 aliens or something.
Originally, there were 10.
There were 10. Oh, 10 different aliens.
You see what I'm saying?
I thought it was Ben 10 because he was 10 years old.
He was also 10.
Okay,
a lot of connections.
A lot of 10s going on here.
I missed this, and there was no reason for me to miss this.
The first issue of Daredevil was like enough to get me interested. There's a villain that he can't sense involved, and that's interesting. That's a cool angle. So this is one of those, I'm going to go for the first 3 and then see if I drop off.
Royal 3, baby.
Royal 3. You have Jubilee, you have Storm, you have X-Men, and you have Cyclops. I'm going to put all these together because this is your ongoing, you buy every X-Men book. Are these connected?
For sure. I mean, in different ways. I have X-Men friends. You are not.
I'm not.
an X-Men friend.
No, here's the sad thing about me. I love X-Men. I'm confused by X-Men now, and it makes me frustrated when I read an X-Men book because I'm confused by them.
Let's pick this apart, though.
Yeah.
You love X-Men. Why?
I have a lot of nostalgia for them. I definitely read them heavy in the 90s.
Did you? Okay.
I love all the movies. I know almost all of them.
Did you watch the animated series?
Yes.
Okay. So what, do you remember where you dropped off?
Honestly, do you know, this is going to be real sad.
Yeah.
I remember being just so awed by the Age of Apocalypse.
Did you read any of the things after Age of Apocalypse?
Some, but I was a little clunky. And actually, I mean, I'm really dating myself, but around that time is sort of when Image was really taking off. Yeah. And I just went full on Image, and I read a lot of Spawn. You know how I feel about Pitt. I didn't have a lot of money then, and I was like, yeah, maybe I'm done with X-Men. So to me, the X-Men sort of ended when Age of Apocalypse happened.
X-Men, more than Amazing Spider-Man, is one that I will always grab because to the point of like X-Men is one of the hardest ones to get into.
Yeah.
Once you drop off, it's hard to jump on.
That's our books for the week.
That's our books for the week.
Buddy.
Cheers, buddy.